guys, what's up? Welcome back. My name is Tess. Today's video will be my Sephora sale recommendations. I've never done one of these videos before because I never get to try enough products for me to recommend something to you, but I really try my best this year to at least get to try a bunch. So yeah, if you guys are interested in today's video, please don't forget to subscribe, like this video, and share it with your friends. I would really appreciate that. Let's go ahead and jump right in. Guys, let's go ahead and talk about Complexion. So for the Complexion product, this one is really special. The Beauty Blender Bounce Skin Tint is probably one of my favorite skin tints that I've tried this year. If you want to talk about Sephora brands, I've tried quite a bit and I feel like this one really beats them all. This is definitely my favorite. I feel like the price is right. $29. You get 30mm. It has pretty good skincare ingredients in it, so if you are looking for a skin tint foundation, I feel like this one is a really good one. Light to medium coverage, buildable, gives you that natural radiance. The shade range is definitely there also, so if you do have dry skin, mature skin, I really highly recommend this one. I have been wearing this for the past 4 videos and also a lot on my Instagram posts. I have not stopped reaching for this. This is definitely my new go-to. I highly recommend this if you do want to check it out. As far as the concealer goes, I do still want to mention Pat's concealer. It is still one of my favorite concealer. It's just very skin-like. The coverage is there. The finish is so beautiful. Like, it just looks like your skin. Of course, if you did not get the Pat VIP sale for 30% off, if you missed that sale, you can definitely consider the sale event to make a purchase, or better yet, wait for next year's sale on PatMcgrath website. You'll get a better deal there. As far as recent, I gotta say I have been reaching for the Mirror Skin Complexion Stick a little more than the PatMcgrath concealer. I gotta make a shout out to the shade Silk. I have been used and abused this shade like crazy. I'm wearing it constantly for the past month or two ever since I got it. It's just one of those products that's super easy to use, especially the tip. It's very skinny. It's not one of those like fat tip complexion sticks, so it's so easy to tuck it in here and around the nose, and you pat and you're good to go. It's one of those on the days where I don't want to wear foundation, I'll use this to kind of conceal my dark circles, especially the shade Silk. It has a little bit of that peachy undertone and kind of cancel all my dark circles, my redness and stuff. I use it as like a corrector, I'll pat it on the inner part of my dark circle, and I'll put more concealer over it to pat it out. It just concealed my dark circles so well, so trust and believe, once I ran out, I'll definitely repurchase the shade Silk particularly. These are sent to me. I just want to let you guys know, but if I do run out, I definitely buy it. As far as the bronzer goes, you guys know I'm more of a drugstore bronzer type of a girl, but I gotta say, if you have the money to splurge, I feel like the GLOWISH bronzers are so nice. They just melt into the skin, and I do really enjoy these two shades. This is 10 Light or 02 Medium. I use them both. I do feel like 10 Light kind of gives you a little bit of that contour look. This is 02 Medium. This is 10 Light. It kind of gives you a little more of that contour look. It's slightly a little more cool tone, a little deeper. So if you're looking for something that can get you there quickly, I really love these bronzers. Blends into the skin like a dream. You do get 8 grams of product. That's quite a bit of a product. Granted, the price is definitely up there, but the quality is definitely in here too. Really enjoy these. Again, these are sent to me, but I have been reaching for it. I gotta mention these. As far as the powder goes, I definitely have to mention Pat's powder in the shade Yellow. This powder is very velvety, very lightweight, and it does have like that soft blurring effects. Really enjoy this powder. If you guys have not seen the video, I'll definitely link all the products I've talked about to the corresponding video. So yeah, I have definitely been enjoying this. I do also want to make a mention on the One Size Turn Up the Base powder, just because the shade range is there. This one definitely provides pretty good coverage. You can definitely build on it. It definitely is quite smoothing. It provides pretty good light medium coverage. You can definitely build on it. But I don't really use it as a foundation powder. I have really dry skin, but I do use it to kind of clean up the contour or sometimes around the forehead. If I'm taking photos, I'll just use it to blur out the pore areas, and it does photograph really well, so I do like it for that purpose. So yeah, if you guys are looking for a powder foundation, I think you guys will really enjoy One Size Turn Up the Base powder. I really feel like this year for me, cream blushes has definitely dominated my life. I will have to say I have been enjoying the PatMcgrath Holiday Blush Palette. It is very versatile. You can definitely mix and match. You have your creams and the powder. The shades are absolutely stunning. I do really enjoyed it. If you guys are interested, I would say for 20% off, definitely go for it, or for 15% off. For 10% off, you might as well get it on his website for 15% off. Don't get it at full price. Get it at a discount. It's always better. Another cream blush I do want to mention is the one from Tarte. It's the Sea Breeze in the shade Pink Sky. This is the mini shades. I still have so much left. This shade is just so pretty. It's a little bit of that rosy type of a terracotta-ish type of a pink. A little bit of a muted pink. And I feel like for a mini, it lasts forever. It stays on the skin forever. The longevity is great. The formula is beautiful. I really feel like this is something worth checking out. Another liquid blushes I feel like is worth checking out is definitely the Rare Beauty Liquid Blush Trio. It comes in 3 different shades. These shades are super duper wearable. I just did a try on the other day. I'm going to link you guys to the video. My favorite shade is definitely the shade Hope. These are the liquid blushes I feel like it's worth checking out. Okay, you guys, let's quickly chat about the palettes. I'm not gonna stay here for too long. I have made videos on them, so I'm just gonna skim through it. First off, everyone loved this palette so much. I would say personally for me, it's not my favorite PatMcgrath palette, but I do feel like if you just intro to PatMcgrath, want to sample some PatMcgrath eyeshadows, you don't want to pay $125. This is a really good way to sample out her eyeshadow formula. You have different textures to play with, different colors. It can be really neutral or pinky, some pops of different colors. It is a fun palette to play with. If you never tried PatMcgrath with eyeshadow, it is a really good intro to PatMcgrath eyeshadow, especially for 20% off or 15% off. Depends if you're Rouge or VIB. Another palette I want to mention is the Charlotte Tilbury Smoky Eyes Are Forever palette. I have 2 looks on this palette. I'm wearing this palette today. This is that palette that's just very easy to use, and you can get really pretty looks in like 5 to 10 minutes. And every shade has its purpose. I just feel like this palette is actually basic, but I really enjoy the formula, especially the glittery shades. They're very metallic, very gorgeous on the eye. I really love these shades so much. They're just like so flattering on the eyes. Definitely think that she nailed it. I gotta say, this is like a favorite palette of hers. I do feel like if you want to try Charlotte Tilbury eyeshadows, this is a really good way to, you know, sample out the palette. 75 is kind of a lot, but it's kind of the standard with her palettes. So if you can get it on sale, I would highly suggest get it on sale. Definitely a good one to check out if you have been eyeing on Charlotte Tilbury. Okay, another palette might shock you guys, but I have to mention the Mel Cosmetics Brunet palette. I have 3 looks on this bad boy right here. I'll link you guys to it, but I just want to say there's just something about these tones are kind of special. The mattes definitely blended really nicely. They're smooth. The pigment is just right, and these shades are like something different. I don't have any shades that's kind of like this in my collection. So as far as a really basic neutral palette, there's something really unique about it. Every time I use it, I just had a good time. This is one of those palettes that's really hard to mess up. I just have been really surprisingly enjoying this one. Another palette I do want to mention is the Zendo palette. I really do enjoy this palette. It's just the color story is what's really unique about this. I really don't have any tones that's kind of like this in my collection, and Natasha Denona does her mattes really well. I will say though, if you don't like a satin shimmer formula, you might not enjoy this from Natasha Denona. If you like one of those like smooth satin shades and you like the color story, I think you'll really enjoy the Zendo palette. I personally like it. I know some people are not really feeling the palette, but I really enjoy this one, so I gotta throw this in here as well. As far as Natasha's smaller palettes, these 2 are definitely my favorite. I'll have to say the mini nude and the mini retro. These 2 are my favorite smaller palettes in Natasha Denona. For 20% off, this is such a good buy. Definitely love the shade Sienna. It's probably my favorite shade from Natasha. They're just like absolutely bronzy, golden, glittery goodness. Absolutely love it. And this shade from the smaller palettes are just so unique. It's like a cool tone, metallic green. Again, I just feel like these two smaller palettes are definitely well done. Really enjoy these as well. Okay, another palette I do also want to mention is the one from the Huda Beauty Mercury Retrograde palette. I feel like the glittery shades are very identical. I'm talking about the texture, the shine are very close to the one from Smoky Eyes Are Forever. So if you have an eye on this but you don't want to spend $75 for it, you think the price point is still a little high, granted it still is high, definitely consider this one from Huda Beauty. This is my favorite color story from hers. I really do think the color story is beautiful here. You have your pops of color, you have your depth, you have your really shiny glittery. The shades in here are just like, it goes so well with each other. Like, it's just truly a beautiful, well thought out palette. This is a lot cheaper, $67 for 20% off. I really feel like this will be an even better buy. So I don't really have any high-end brow products to really share with you guys because I don't really use any high-end brow pencil. Mine are all really cheap and they work for me, so I don't really have any brow products to share. As far as the mascara goes, I really just don't care for mascara that much. You know, I'm not like a high-end mascara whore, so I don't really have any super high-end mascara. That department I will have to skip as well. Let's go ahead and move on to chat about the lip products. I really have two lipsticks that really stand out to me as far as I've tried this year. One is the PatMcgrath Silky Lip Cream in the shade She's Secure. The shade is just really beautiful, pinky nude. And another shade is the filler lipstick that I got from Tilbury. This is such a beautiful shade. This shade is the shade Wedding Bell in her Matte Revolution formula. This is definitely my everyday favorite pink color I like to wear. This one lives in my purse 24/7, so highly recommend this shade Wedding Bells. So this is the shade Wedding Bells from Tilbury. And this is the shade She's Secure from PatMcgrath. Okay, you guys, I really hope that you guys enjoyed today's video. Do comment down below, let me know what you have picked up from the sale. I always love to hear from you guys, and I'm always nosy, wanting to know what's good, what works out for you guys, what didn't. So do comment down below, let me know if you guys have picked up anything. Again, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. Please don't forget to subscribe if you have not subscribed. Follow me on Instagram and TikTok. I love you guys. I'll talk to you later. Bye.